Congratulations! You've now gotten over the hurdle of actually creating video content. This is a huge step in your content journey. So now it's time to get your videos out onto social media. But if you want to make it look professional and make it look like you do care about your content and your audience, you want to make sure the videos are formatted and look native to that platform. So here's the best sizes and ratios of the videos for each social platform that you're going to need to know to upload it and make it look native to that platform. First, let's start with Facebook. The recommended video dimensions is 1280 by 720 for landscape, shooting it long ways, and then also for portrait, shooting it up and down. The landscape aspect ratio is 16 units to 9 units, and the portrait aspect ratio is opposite of that. It's 9 to 16 units. If you're on a mobile device, it automatically renders all the video types to the aspect ratio of 2 to 3. The max file size you can upload to video is 4 gigs. The maximum video length is 240 minutes. And the video max frames is 30 frames per second. Next is Instagram. The minimum resolution for Instagram is 1080 by 1080. Now the recommended horizontal pixel resolution is 1920. Instagram's a little more tricky with their aspect ratios. They do support 16 to 9 ratio, but they also support a square ratio, which is 1:1, which means all sides of the video are equal. And the vertical aspect ratio is 4:5. The max file size you can upload to Instagram is also 4 gigs. Now the video length is a little bit shorter here. You can upload longer videos, but they recommend anything from 3 seconds to 60 seconds. Now the cool part about Instagram is the frame rate of videos has a wider range, so you can go from 23 frames per second all the way to 60 frames per second. Next platform is TikTok. So the recommended resolution is 1080 by 1920. The recommended aspect ratio is 9 to 16 on this platform. Now the length of the video is going to depend on where you actually record the video. If you decide to record a video directly inside the TikTok app, you can go from 15 seconds all the way to 60 seconds. If you want to go longer than 60 seconds, you're going to have to record it on your phone or other device and edit it and import it into TikTok. Now one thing to note here for TikTok videos is if you're going to record on your phone, especially an iPhone, you need to turn off the HDR setting, because right now TikTok does not support HDR videos. So make sure that when you are recording on your phone, you turn off that setting so it'll have a better quality for TikTok. Up next is Twitter. So Twitter supports a square video, landscape video, and a portrait video. For a landscape video, the resolution recommendation is 1280 by 720, 720 by 1280 for portrait, and 720 by 720 for a square video. And for aspect ratios, it's recommended to do a 16 to 9 ratio for landscape as well as portrait. But the best recommendation is a 1:1 ratio or square video for Twitter. Now the maximum video length you can upload is 140 seconds or 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This is kind of annoying if you have a longer video that you want to share on Twitter. So the best thing to do is if you have a longer video that's more than 2 minutes and 20 seconds is to upload that video to YouTube and then simply just share the link. And the recommended frame rates is going to be anywhere from 30 FPS to 60 frames per second. Next up, let's talk about the almighty video platform, YouTube. YouTube supports a plethora of frame rates, so I'm going to put them right here. It supports almost any aspect ratio, but the main one is 16 to 9 units. And if it doesn't have that ratio, it's going to use a pillaring box to fill in the rest of the gaps. Cool part about YouTube is the maximum file size you can upload is up to 128 gigs. Or you can upload up to a 12-hour video. Not that anybody wants to watch a 12-hour video of something, but you could upload one there. And the other cool part about YouTube is it supports just about any video format that you want to upload. Last platform we're going to talk about is LinkedIn. Ah, yes, LinkedIn, the platform that most people seem to forget about when it comes to a social setting because it's more of a B2B platform, but you still don't want to neglect it when putting out really good content because people on there are still consumers, so they still might want to reach out to you and use you for their services. Now, LinkedIn has got a weird ratio. Their ratio is 1 to 2.4 or 2.4 to 1. The maximum file size you can upload is up to 5 gigs. The maximum video length is 10 minutes, and the max frame rate is up to 60 frames per second. Now, I know I threw a ton of numbers out there when it comes to aspect ratio and dimensions. Big thing is you can always look them up real quick and make sure that you have the right video size when you format it out. And for most editing softwares, you're going to be able to edit it and export it out into the right aspect ratio and size or dimension you need to go to the right platform to make it look native to that social media platform. So get your specs right, look professional, look native to that platform, and start seeing your engagements increase.